Hey guys! So I had levator resection done in my left eye about a month ago. I had ptosis in this eye. I was born with ptosis in my left eye, and I also have Marcus-Gunn syndrome in that eye. And so I wanted to compile some sort of video to put up about my experience before and why I decided to do it, and then sort of what the surgery was like for me, and then after, how it turned out. Because I felt like when I was making the decision of whether or not to do the surgery, I just felt like there weren't very many resources available, and I don't know, I just wished that I could have seen what it was like for someone else, and that I definitely would have done it sooner, or like have talked to someone else who had done it, or, you know, in some way seen what it was like. And I feel like up on YouTube and like Google searching it, the main thing that I could find was plastic surgeons advertising for themselves. So those results obviously looked like extremely good, but I just really wished I could have heard a patient talking from their point of view, how their experience was. And obviously I can only talk from what happened to me, which I'm like really happy with, and my surgeon seemed to say it was like very successful. So yeah, watch the following. It's my experience having levator resection in this eye. Hello, this is my before video. So tomorrow morning I am having levator resection of the left eye. I was born with Marcus-Gunn syndrome, which means that I can control this eyelid by clenching my jaw. And along with that, I have ptosis in this eye. So as you can see, that eyelid doesn't raise quite as high as the other one. I do have like pretty good range looking up, but if I look straight forward, it is not even with the other one. So tomorrow morning at Johns Hopkins with Dr. McCulley, I am having levator resection. So I plan to put up this video and then a day of video and then whatever I feel is necessary, I don't know, like a month after, like 6 months after, to show what the process was like and what the before and after is like. Alright, good luck to anyone watching if you're doing the same surgery. Bye!
We're about 15-20 minutes away from surgery. How are you feeling, Emily?
Really scared and nervous. I've never been put under before, so this is my first time. We'll see how it goes.
Alright.
Okay, surgery was really fun because I was only partially under, so I could look up at the ceiling for them, and so I got to like feel what they were doing, but it didn't hurt at all. And it was like they gave me medication, so it was enjoyable, and I got to listen to their conversations, and I would say stuff and participate, but my part probably didn't make any sense. But overall, not too bad. My eye hurts a little now. That's it. So I have just gotten out of surgery, and I thought that this surgery was a complete blast. So I was partially awake during it, so I could hear their conversation and like I could feel what they were doing to my eye, but they had given me some kind of medication, so it didn't bother me at all, and it like didn't hurt at all, but I could feel like certain things that they were doing. Just took a little Tylenol packet, not very much pain so far. Looks like a lot of swelling, maybe I'll get some bruising, and to me so far it doesn't look like the height is very good, but we will see in the coming weeks how that evens out. Alright. Hello, I had levator resection surgery at about 7 a.m. this morning. It's 1 p.m. now. I had one thing of Tylenol immediately after surgery, and that's all I've had so far, and it's totally painless. A little bit of swelling and some gross blood in there, sorry. But so far I'm liking the result a lot. I was really surprised at how much vision I gained. Driving home in the car, I like started crying because I was able to see so much on the left side that I couldn't see before. But yep, day 1 right after surgery, or a few hours after surgery, and liking the result. See you guys later. It is the night that I had surgery in the morning at like 7 a.m. and it's like 1 a.m. at night now. So my eye is getting all gross and swollen. Right after surgery it was pretty good. And so I thought I would just like avoid that whole thing and be set, but now it is getting gross and swollen up, and it looks lower than before, and so I've just been icing in, and I put on the antibacterial stuff that they said, but it is looking gross. Morning after surgery. I think it's looking pretty alright, less swollen than last night. So yesterday, surgery day, they had told me not to bend forward at all because that can make like pressure in your face. That can mess it up. They told me not to use the bathroom if it is like difficult at all because that can create pressure like in your face and head and mess it up. I play music. I'm a French horn player in band and orchestra, and they said not to do that. So I am just gonna lay around all day, and I'm It has been 1 week since I had surgery. There's still a little bit of like blood and stuff in there, but I'm just letting that like naturally work itself out. I don't want to really touch it that much. And I have some numbness. If I like touch these eyelashes, it's kind of like weird and numb. And if I touch my eyelid, oh, it feels weird. But above it, it feels fine. So far, I'm totally loving it. I feel like I gained so much vision in like the upper left portion. When I walk down the street, I can actually see the buildings on this side, which is like strange and new and different. And I feel like socially it's made a big difference. Like I don't think anyone else thinks that I look different at all, but I never made eye contact with anyone before because it was so like weird and uneven and awkward looking. But now they're nice and symmetrical, and so I can make eye contact, and already, even like a week out, I feel like my social interactions are so much more like normal and like deeper and better, while I still look basically the same to people. So yeah, it's really good. I think he did a really good job. I think they're very even, and I'm very happy and just going about life as normal. Alright, it's my 1 week update. It is 2 weeks after surgery, and I am very happy that my eyes are still significantly more symmetrical than they used to be. I mean, they're not like the exact same, but then again, what human eyes are. But yeah, I am really, really happy that I had it done. I hate to be like superficial about it, but I feel significantly more like socially acceptable and like significantly more attractive. Yeah, and like I can like make eye contact with people and like communicate significantly better, all of which are great things, and I am enjoying that a lot. Alright, 2 weeks out. It has been 1 month since I had levator resection in this eye, and honestly at this point I've completely forgotten about it. So I can't believe that I waited 23 years to do something that I expected to be really traumatic that actually I've just like completely forgotten about a month later. Which I think is a good thing, because before I think I was really self-conscious and like thought about it, you know, all the time and like all social interactions. And at this point I just like don't think about it at all. I just like am able to make eye contact with people. I mean, they're not completely even, but they're significantly more even, and enough so that I feel like confident that I can just like make eye contact with people and have a normal conversation and not think about my eye at all. So overall, my experience was very good. Good luck to you guys if you're deciding to do it, or if you have already done it, or if you, I don't know, whatever situation you're in, if you're just learning about it. But feel free to post any questions below. I'm happy to answer whatever I can. So best of luck to you guys!